Hello, everybody. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. And your new Trends Journal is out. Your new Trends Journal is out. Great cover again by Mr. Anthony Frida. Says what's going on. The Bankster bust. As warned, crash coming. Capisce? We told you so, told you so. Look at our past videos and our Trends journals going back into February. March, economic madness. We warned about the economic meltdown. I had forecast in the Trends journal the dot-com bust. We forecasted in 1999 in October. We said it would bust by the second quarter of 2000. It busted in March of 2020. Excuse me, of 2000. So 1999, we said it would crash in 2000. By the second quarter, it crashed in March. March is a month that you got to watch out for. And we saw what was going on with the equity markets and how they came down from their high in January. We said, this is going to be the beginning of the end. What happened with these Bankster busts are big. It's big. I want to put this into perspective for you. The Silicon Valley Bank, right? That was the big one that went down. And they bailed out the people, the rich cats that had more than $250,000 that the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance, covers, right? Hey, you're important. Here's money. Don't worry about it. It was the Silicon freaks that sold us the COVID war. You remember that guy Dorsey? Yeah, the guy Dorsey, the Twitter guy, wrote about it in the Trends Journal as it was happening in 2000. February. 2020. February 2020. The COVID war begins in January 2020 in China in celebration of the Chinese Lunar New Year, the year of the rat. Dorsey cancels his trip going to South Africa and tells all the Twitter tweets, stay home, don't go to work. And one fucking geek freak after another, Zuckerberg, Cook, every fucking one of them, the Google shitheads, stay home, go home, everybody go home. And everybody started going home. And then all the offices closed down, go home, go home. And it was big business for the geek freaks. Oh, yeah, they were flying high. Look how low this country's gone when you got these little fucking geeks with pair of balls smaller than a fucking mothball telling you what to do. Hey, don't they dress sharp, man? Zuckerberg could keep all his fucking money. If I look like that fucking freak and dress like him, bend over and take it up your ass. Oh, your Cook, you mean? No, maybe another one. These are the scumbags. These are the fucks that sold us the COVID war because they made a lot of money. They made a lot of money. People are staying home. They're not going out. They're ordering online. They're doing everything online. They're jerking off online. They're getting their food online. They're going to school online. They're going to work online. They're ordering crap from online. Everything is coming from online. And the fucking tech world boomed. Now let's go back to the Silicon Valley Bank. And it's the perfect name. Silicon. Nothing more than fucking con men. And women who suck the joy out of life. Hey, you don't know how to play a saxophone. Shove that trumpet up your ass. We'll make it all digital. It's digital trash. You know, the chat's coming next. Anyway, going back to Silicon Valley Bank. All these fucking IPOs and SPACs. Hey, this business is going big in the tech business. I'm going to get in. I made up a fucking piece of shit that you'll believe. Give me $1 billion. That's who they bailed out. The tech world gave us the dot-com bust, and they gave us this one too. That's right. Now, let's put the big picture together. Oh, the Trends Journal, the only magazine in the world, for 3 years, we were warning about an office building bust. Because of the fucking geek slime ball freaks and the political pieces of shit like the fuck. Here, you know what my new slogan is? Oh, you like that guy Gavin Newsom? All you people voted for him. Stay home. Hey, how about little Billy de Blasio? Oh, not Bill de Blasio. You mean the former mayor of New York whose real fucking name is Warren Wilhelm Jr.? But I changed it to get the Italian vote. And he locks down everywhere. Little Andy Cuomo, the daddy's boy. Witless fucking Whitmer. Little DeWine over there in Ohio. Hey, all you people in East Palestine and the whole area that have been poisoned to death. Don't you love that little fucking arrogant prick that shut everything down? Here's my slogan. For the 2024 presidential election, or any election in any country near you, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? Stay home? Fuck off. Get the jab? Shove it up your ass. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? These people destroyed our economy. They artificially popped it up with cheap money so the bigs could get bigger with their zero interest rate policy and dumping trillions of dollars into the economy. So let's go back to the Trends Journal calling the office building bust now that people aren't going back to work. Oh, you think the Silicon Valley banksters and the other couple that are having trouble with the cryptos, you think that's big? How about all these huge firms that overbuilt before the COVID war started, and now people are only going back 2 or 3 days a week, and your office occupancy rate, according to Castle with a K, is about 50.4%. And now people aren't renewing their leases. And if they are, I don't need 10 floors, I only need 2. And now you own these big buildings, you're not getting money coming in. How are you going to pay your bank loan? You're not. Hey, bank, take the building. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, she was. Yeah. We are going to see, as we had forecast, the facts are all there. Office building bust and the crashing economy. It's here in front of everybody's eyes. So today the markets went up. Huh. Son of a bitch. Oh, daughter of bastard. I got to be equal. Motherfucker, fatherfucker. The markets went up 336 points. Did you ever hear of the plunge protection team? Here's what they're going to, plunge protection team. How about from fucking white shoe boy gang rigging the fucking markets through the feds? Plunge protection team. What they're going to do is drive the markets up so the bigs pump it up. They get their dough out and then crash. Boom. So next week on the 22nd, they're going to announce when the Fed meeting ends, how much they're going to raise interest rates. March 22nd. The guess on the street now is 25 basis points. Before this happened, it was 50 basis points. Let's go now to gold. Gold now is over $1,900 an ounce. We said, regardless of whether they raise interest rates or lower interest rates, this economy is going down globally. And gold is the number one safe haven asset, and we do not give financial advice. We give you the trend forecasts. The motto of the magazine, the Trends Journal, is think for yourself. Oh, no, I'm an American. I'm not going to think for myself. I believe I'm a repulsive kid. I'm a Democrat. Oh, yeah, I believe in what my party says. I've got a brain the size of a fucking pea. Think for yourself. We give you the trends. We give you the current events forming future trends. We give you our trends analysis of what it means and the trend forecast of where it's going. This thing is going down like we've never seen in modern history. It was artificially propped up again with trillions and trillions of uncounted dollars, backed by nothing and printed on nothing. Here, stay home. Here's some money. Cut down your business. Here's some money. And negative interest rates and zero interest rate policy that allowed the bigs to get bigger and buy up more. Oh, boy, they're going to buy up more and more as this thing goes down. Yeah. Because we have a crime syndicate that people call the government. How could anybody look up to a Teddy Cruz, a fucking Mitch McConnell with more chins than Chinatown, a little Lindsey Graham, a clown of a boy, a little Chucky Schumer? What the fuck is wrong with you? Bow down and take it up the ass of Gavin Newsom, the arrogant boy. They destroyed not only the economy, they sucked the joy out of life. This thing is going down big. Now, let's go back to the bigger picture. When all else fails, they take you to war. So in your Trends Journal this week, as with every week, geopolitical trends, what's going on in the Middle East with the Middle East meltdown. Oil prices today down over 4%. Wonder where the economy's going. But will they stay at 4%? Not if the Middle East meltdown keeps heating up as it is. And what's going on in the Ukraine war? The facts, not the propaganda. We're giving you everything we can, and this magazine is filled with it. Trends on the economic and market front. Economic update, market overview. The market overview is like nothing you've found anywhere else. The Bankster bust, a whole spotlight on this. And you know what it's called? .com this. That's right. It's a .com 2.30. The 2.0. Yep. One after another. Bond markets. What's going on in there? Mexico. What's going on there in their currency? Very important to note. Ready? Each week we do the layoffs, and they just came out. This is our 32nd week. 32nd week of doing it. And now they're saying that the layoffs now are mirroring that back in the Great Recession. Yeah. We warned about this. The numbers they're putting out are not real. Trends on the global economic front. What the central banks are doing. Spotlight on gas and oil prices. Big review. Spotlight on China. Ukraine war trend update. And featured guest articles. A great one that you don't want to miss by Dr. Joseph Mercola. Another article by John and Nisha Whitehead. California officials use cell phone data, geofence surveillance to spy on church assemblies during COVID-19 lockdown. We mention this to show you that the COVID war turned us into a police state and little fucking arrogant pricks. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? You can't go to church? Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? That's my slogan. Then we have Trends in the Markets by Gregory Mannarino. Accidental banking system failure. Don't believe it. Trends in Technocracy by Joe Duran. The technocracy trends that Joe Duran does, nobody could compare to putting it all in one magazine. Nothing comes close. And you got to check out his book, Inhuman, on Amazon. The Dehuman, excuse me. Here it is. Check it out. Big one. Look at this. All right? That's the kind of data that we're putting in Technocracy in the Trends Journal. And what else do we have? Trends in Geopolitics. Oh, China. Ready? China beefing up military amid growing tensions with U.S. And a whole much more. What's going on in Iraq and Syria, in Israel, Lebanon. Trends I View. All different articles. And High-Tech Science by Ben Davis. We're giving you everything we can to help you prepare, prevail, and prosper in these times ahead. Our trend forecasts, one after another, are coming about. And by the way, people say, calm down. No, get this in your head. I'm 76 years old. I'm not a kid. I've been around. And I'm a Napolitano, born in the Bronx. Born to be free. 1946. I'm the littlest kid. One time I come home crying. My father's coming up. I'm about 6 years old. So what are you crying about? He said, I got beat up. She don't come home crying. When they used to have school, they put the littlest kid first. I was always the smallest kid first. The bullies pick on the small kid. Yeah, the bullies that beat women, yeah, those little shitheads, they're the ones that go for the little guys because they can't fight the big men. So I had to learn how to fight right away. So when you're a small guy, you got to get this in your head, and you're not going to if you haven't been there and don't know what it is. Where I was born, when I was born, and being the littlest, you got to punch above your weight. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. And then they back off because they know it's real. I'll be on you like that, and you'll be gone, Jack. And that's where I am now. Don't fuck with me. Don't tell me what to do. Who the hell are you? And everybody better stand up and rise. And I'm saying to do it in a peaceful way. I don't attack anybody. I only attack the attacker. And we're being attacked. They are destroying our lives, and by the facts of what these fuckfaces did with the Fed heads, they bailed out the big guys in the Silicon Valley Bank. One after another. Oh, it's not taxpayer money. Where the fuck are you getting the money from? So, subscribe to the Trends Journal. Go to trendsjournal.com, trendsjournal.com, and hit the subscribe button. The numbers that we got here should be way, way bigger. Way bigger. Are they shadow banning us? Or maybe they'll ban us and give us a strike for this one. How dare you say, who the hell are you to tell me what to do? I'm a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I vote for shitheads and I swallow shit. Not me and not the people listening. Spread the word of freedom, peace, and justice. United we stand, divided we die. Thanks for tuning in.
Get the Trends Journal, the best investment you could make, because it's the best investment into your mind, and it can change how you look at the world.
Over the last 30 years, Joe Salante has been more accurate about predicting what would be happening than anyone else I'm aware of.
The Trends Journal is one of the greatest sources of information, and and it really is. You're predicting these things well ahead of time. I would encourage everyone to go grab the latest copy.
Been a Trends Journal subscriber for 20 years. I just have to commend you. What you guys have put together in your latest Trends Journal, there's nothing like this out there.
Sir, everything that you predicted about the economy, you were absolutely right. So I have followed you all this time. So please take a look at the Trends Journal.
You correctly forecast that the Fed would hike rates quite aggressively, correctly said that initially gold and silver would drop as the Fed starts to raise rate to 1.5% and above. When we spoke last, Bitcoin was around 49,000. You said you expect to drop, and if it drops below 30, 35, then it could really drop.
Trends Journal, which I would encourage people to go and check out. It's actually a 200-page document, pure data-driven analysis.
Gerald Celente, the top trends forecaster in the world. Gerald, you had an interesting call back in September of last year. You said gold had bottomed, which is exactly what happened. And here we are, and we're above $1,900.
Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happened at trendsjournal.com.